Hello. When our Prime Minister and government came up with the slogan, "Stay alert," to tell us how to react to the coronavirus pandemic, I don't imagine they had St. Luke's Gospel in mind, specifically chapter 12 and verse 37, but I suppose they might have done. It's a good word. Blessed are those slaves whom the master finds alert when he comes. It's part of Jesus' parable of the wedding banquet and his servants waiting for him to come home afterwards. The point of it is that Christians must be alert in the present and in the future. When the great day of the Lord eventually comes, Jesus said there will be an amazing reversal of presently accepted values, just as had been predicted in the Sermon on the Mount. The poor, not the rich, would be blessed. The last would be first, and the least would be greatest. In such an age, and this is the point of the parable, we might even imagine the master and the servants swapping roles. The master serving them at the dinner table, for example. But of course, this didn't only apply to the dim and distant future. It was already a present reality in the person of Jesus himself. The master had come not to be served, but to serve. And, as St. John pointed out, even to wait on the disciples by washing their feet. The simple parable points to a new and startling reality for Jesus' hearers and for Luke's readers, who include ourselves. A seemingly simple little story about a wedding banquet and what happened afterwards points to a much more startling truth. It points unmistakably to the one whom the Church came to recognize as its Lord and Master. It points to the nature of God himself. The prophet Isaiah had referred to the coming deliverer as the suffering servant. A hymn from our own day calls him the servant king. Dietrich Bonhoeffer summed it up in these astonishing words. In Jesus, the service of God and the service of the least of the brethren were one.